What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Italy Jet post-game show, or should I say late post-game show. It's very late. It is 10 p.m. where show is. It's midnight where I am. But you know what? I think it's very important that we do a show tonight.
Mm-hmm.
In my personal opinion. Here's the thing. We lost today. And it's one of those things where it's like you could say, oh, one loss is fine. We'll be fine. One loss is fine, right? No, it's not fine. It's never fine. When it comes to New York Jets, it's never fine.
It's never.
It's never fine. We'll always get screwed over with something.
Mm-hmm.
Anything could happen with literally anything. So now, show I'm just gonna let you have that because you were telling me something about the first half of the season and now the back half of the season. Talk about that real quick before.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Coming into the season, preseason, everyone, including myself, had us losing more in the first half of this season more than winning. And what's crazy is now it's like the complete opposite.
Right.
We actually have more wins from the first half of the games versus the wins after the bye week. We're actually struggling after the bye week, man, which is absolutely bananas to me. We've had a couple of games, dude, that we literally should have won, man. That second New England game, I think Saleh at that point should have pulled Zach and put Mike in. I think if he would have did that, we definitely come out with the win. The second game of New England, man, like hands down. This game today, though, I know a lot of times people want to point the finger at one person.
Yeah.
Saleh did this or didn't do this, or Zach did this or Zach didn't do this.
Right.
If I had to sum it up, man, today was about the offensive line, dude. We made a horrible defensive line in the Detroit Lions look like a superstar defensive line today, man. I like this offensive line at this point, dude. It's almost the end of the season. This offensive line is trash.
Tell me.
Let's just be honest, man.
It's not pretty.
It's not.
It's not pretty.
It's not, dude. And a lot of people are bashing Zach. I saw it on Twitter and et cetera, et cetera. It's like, well, he's overthrowing passes. Well, the guy hasn't played. He did. And I agree. I'm not saying that they're wrong. They are absolutely right. Yeah. But Zach hasn't played in 3 games, man. And the offensive line was not the best offensive line today. And we all know that that's Zach Achilles' heel. If Zach offensive line does not allow him time to throw the ball, man, he absolutely panicked. Now, the one interception that he did throw, he had all the time in the world to make his reads. I don't know what he was looking at when he decided to let the ball go. I'm like, he had so much time, and when he let it go, I was like, he sees somebody. Like, but I don't know, man. It's crazy.
I know, Abby. I'm with you, Abby.
Oh yeah, running. But that's what you should do when playing Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Right? You stack the box. You take the run game away from him. You can't bail Zach out with the run when guys are putting 8 in the box. They're forcing Zach Wilson and the Jets to throw the ball. So the run game, it wasn't as well as we wanted it to be. But the reason it wasn't effective, it wasn't because the plays weren't good or were not good or Zonovan is not good. It's just they put 8 in the box.
Well, I mean, it's not only that, like missed tackles, injuries, and no one did their assignment. And you can tell even on I'm talking about defense. Like you can tell we miscue really bad.
Absolutely,
we miscue really bad.
Absolutely.
And I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. I think a little bit even Joyner.
Yes, I knew you was gonna say
that.
Yes.
But Parks handled his own shit though. I mean, he's had a hell of a week. He's had a hell of a week.
That run stuff that he did, him and Carl Lawson.
Dude,
on Carl Lawson's
he's had
side,
a hell of a week. He gets cut. comes back, and all of a sudden he's active and starting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
okay. And I didn't see Bryce Hall once. Did you?
No, I didn't.
And then Carter too, getting beaten like crazy back and forth.
Yeah, but he came in with that one big stop at the end.
He had that one big stop. You're correct.
Yeah, he had that one big stop at close to I think it was the fourth quarter.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Abby. I know we're all concerned, but here's the thing that people got to realize: Bryce Hall isn't going to come back until this time next year. Like, he's not going to come back in the summertime. He's not going to come back in the offseason. He's not going to come back in August, September, October. It's going to be like the end of November, early December. Mm-hmm. Like, or it could be later because he got injured in the middle of the season.
Yeah, pretty early.
So it's going to take him a long time to get back. It's going to be like a Jameson Williams, Odell Beckham situation. You know what I mean? Like, so, yeah, I mean, everyone's concerned about Breece Hall because we want him back soon, but it's just not going to happen, in my personal opinion. But Becton, the Jets handled the Becton situation poorly, but some of it is on him, though, on Becton. So, like, it's both for me. I feel like they rushed it, but also he's a fucking pro football player. It's a fucking, like,
right.
This is his job. He should be in shape,
right?
Too. I mean, it's both. I understand he had a baby. I get that. Like, that takes a lot out of you. I mean, you with 5 or 6, 7, 10, 15 kids. I don't know.
15?
I don't know, man. I'm just taking a guess. But it's hard being a parent, and it's hard balancing your life. I get that, but like, this is your job. You're making millions of dollars, dude. Like, you should be in better shape
with the potential to make more money because his extension is coming up.
Yeah, and he should even be proactive on that and be like, hey, I'm just not ready. Or like, my knee's not holding up. He's wearing a fucking knee brace in the middle of all these kids and throwing up on the sideline.
Yep.
But yeah, Abby, answer your question. Breece Hall ain't gonna be ready till like November, December. Like, it's not gonna, easy. If he comes back early, I would say I'm scared. Because then if he does get injured again, it's gonna be another. If it's the same knee or another knee, it's gonna be interesting. It's like Zach Wilson. So, but we're not here to talk about Becton and that crap because, that's history right now. We got to focus on today. I just really, Zach looked good at times. He's good off the pocket. He's not good at staying in the pocket.
Definitely,
not at all.
Struggles.
But
I would say he sucks, but he struggles.
But he's just antsy. He doesn't make those clear throws. You see what he can do downfield, right? Because that's why I love about Zach. He likes scrambling to your right, scrambling to your left. But sometimes you do got to stay in that pocket.
Yes.
To see the vision.
Yes.
But I feel like every time he scrambles right or left or center, I feel like he plays hero ball too much. But he's got that cannon of an arm to do something with sometimes because you can see it. You can totally see it.
Right.
But I think for me, it's not all his fault. His fucking O-line is a piece of shit.
Yep.
All 5 of them are awful today.
They struggled.
It was really bad. It was really bad. I love our offensive line, but they were just bad today. But this has been a trend. It's been a trend the last 6 games.
Yes.
So it's one of those things where what do you do? I don't know much we can do because we got veteran backups now. It's hard to go get another young guy. We can probably call some veteran and he can hop on. But, like, overall, it's hard with that offensive line. And Bam Knight wasn't really much active because
the offensive line was shitty. And they put 8 in the box.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but Carter was better. Carter was better with the opportunities given to him.
Dude,
he was better at the opportunities that were given to him. I love what CJ Uzama brought, Conklin, what he brought. I mean, it was great seeing them. Elijah Moore, even Jeff Smith, for fuck's sake.
Yes,
I can't believe what I saw about Jeff Smith.
Yes, Jeff
Smith.
I'm electric today,
but I'm still pissed because it's like you should be giving the ball to more. Forget about Barry. I don't know what's up with Barrios, dude. What is up with Barrios?
He muffed the punt today. I was like, this is not his character, man. Like, what is going on with this guy, man? Right? The one pass Zach threw to him, I think, across the middle today, it literally hit his hands and it was almost an interception. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I'm about to lose it, man. But you don't get it. You said one name, man. You said one name. And when you said his name, I want to talk about this one play that he did.
Well, hold your thought. Let's see what Abby said real quick.
Okay,
we may need to draft a wide receiver in the first round. Barrios. No, we do not need to draft a wide receiver in the first round. We need O-line help. We need linebacker help. And most of all, we need a safety. Like safety. No, we don't need a wide receiver. We can go out and get plenty of wide receivers in free agency now.
I think but I get what you're saying though, Abby. Trust me, I get it. I clearly
get it, but I disagree.
Yeah, I think if we had a clear-cut number one wide receiver, that would definitely develop and help Zach out a lot more. And being honest, I think Garrett Wilson is that guy. I think Garrett Wilson.
Well, and we were missing Corey Davis. That was a huge loss for Zach. And Mims going out too. That was a huge loss.
That didn't help either. Right. So now we have concussion protocols that we had was 6 feet and under.
Unbelievable. 2 concussion protocols. Oh my God. All these injuries show.
On our big, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But what I was getting at earlier, man, was Zach threw an awful pass, and I'm not sure if it was. I'm not sure if it was deflected or not. But Michael Carter saved that drive. Michael Carter saved Zach from a possible interception. To me, that was the play of the game, man.
He did.
Far from the offensive standpoint. I jumped through the roof today when I saw that. I was like, are you shitting me? Did he really just do that to extend the play for us? Yeah. So shout out to Michael Carter, man. I know he had that fumble last week. A lot of people wanted his head on the chopping block. I'm not one of those guys because this guy always produce. And in any sport, man, no matter how good you are, you're going to have, a game or two in one season where you just don't produce as well as you normally do. Yeah. So Michael Carter definitely shouts out to him today, man, for that. But offensive line, my man, absolutely trash. Herbig was looking crazy today. Fant was looking gassed out today. Lakin Tomlinson, like we talked about privately earlier, that one, I think it was like a screen pass or a short pass to Elijah Moore. Yeah. And Lakin, I'm looking at Lakin Tomlinson like, dude, are you not going to block anybody while he has the ball? You're just going to sit there and just watch him, you're like, operate. You're not going to do anything. He's just literally just looking. I'm like, what is he doing, man? Dude. Yeah. We easily would have had a first down on that play, man. So the offensive line, dude, Mike LaFleur, great play calling, man. That one where they did the hurry up
what? I think the hurry up offense?
This is my daughter trying to come in, guys. Excuse me.
Jeez. But no, I agree with you on that right side.
Yeah, but Mike LaFleur did some hell of a play calling today, man. The goal line play when Zach almost had the touchdown, and then they did the hurry up. Yeah. And then they put the guys tight, like they sold the quarterback sneak just to do a play action to Uzama. And I'm like, dude, like that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it, right? Yeah. Being unpredictable, man. Like showing them one thing and doing the complete opposite. And that's how Uzama got the first touchdown. It's because we were running it. Right. And then all of a sudden we did the bootleg play action, and that play was a beautiful draw up, man. That was beautiful.
It's about time they get Uzama in the red zone. I've been saying this all season. I keep telling people he's fucking good in the red zone.
He is, bro. He's a big body with good
Conklin, if he shows up, he can.
Right.
But good God. Right. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Like I mean, Zach Wilson's even throw to him in that red zone didn't even look good either. Honestly, it just looked like a lock.
Oh my God, bro.
Here. This is what it looked like. You see this? This is what it looked like.
Get it.
Here goes Zama. Here, I'll pass it to you. There you go. That's what it looked like.
Well, since you're doing that, bro, what is your take? What is your take on Mr. Zach today, man? What is your honest opinion?
I mean, he looked shitty at times, but he looked good at times too. Like it was both. Like you can tell that he's got talent, but the consistency and the bounce back is just not there. It's just not there. I'm gonna give a shout out to this guy. Said it perfectly. I retweeted this and I put it on the Everything NYJ1. His name is Joe. It's Joe I should know this last name, but I don't. But Caporosio. It's It's Italian. I'm sorry to my Italian people. I should really know this. But Wilson was very erratic. He was 18 for 35, 317 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But with the situation, Garrett Wilson did catch 4 catches. He had 98 yards. But overall, 22 carries for 50 yards and 0 sacks today. But he didn't turn over a lot. He had that interception. That's it. I mean, that's it. He didn't really turn over the ball that much. So it's both. It's both interesting, but something that we can work off of. But not only that, you could definitely, it's clear as day we need Mike White back. Like it's clear as day. It's clear as day.
Yeah, it is.
We're not gonna put Flacco in. No. And I know Strebler, I know you're diehard Strebler fans, people. I understand. But it's not. I mean, if he's a backup, I'll put him as a backup, maybe.
I'm agreeing with you, bro, 100%. Zach has talent, man. He definitely has talent. But it's like something gives eventually.
It's just not
you know what I mean? Like it's like his attention span or something just gives out in the second half, or sometimes in the first half, and then it click the opposite direction in the second half. Because that play when he threw that interception, I'm like, what the fuck was he looking at? Did he not see 2 men there? It was like a high low read thing there. He had like a guy underneath his receiver and a guy above, and he didn't bullet the pass. He literally floated it to him. Bro. I'm like, what the? When he threw it, I was like, oh shit, somebody's wide open. Yeah. And then when the camera zoomed out, I was like, no, there are 2 guys and interception. I was like, oh my god. And being honest, we lost by 3, and that interception alone is the reason why they had that extra 3 points.
Yeah. But bro, I mean, crazy. You can agree with me on this. Why does every single time we face against someone, it doesn't matter if they're in the NFC or AFC, and they just suck. Okay? They just suck.
Right.
Their defense is second to last in the league. I know they went up.
We can't do a thing against them.
No, it's not that. They show up. They show up every fucking time.
Yeah.
It always happens. Their offense and defense shows up on the freaking Jets. The freaking Jets. It's always a bounce back game for everybody. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm happy to be 7-7. Actually, I'm not. I'm lying. I just
could be worse.
It could be worse, but like I just don't understand why that always happens. It's like, are you kidding me?
Being honest. Being honest, Italy. I tweeted out today, man. Like if this offense, if this offense can match
in the playoffs
half of the intensity and focus of the defense, if the offense can do half.
Right.
And produce half of what the defense is doing, we'd be a top 5 team right now. We literally kept them to 1 single touchdown today.
Yeah.
Defensive wise.
Yeah.
1. On a high potent offense. This Detroit offense has been potent The entire season, man, we literally kept them to one touchdown, and that one touchdown was a busted play because one of the guys didn't cover his guy in that man coverage. You know what I mean? So, and it hurt the most because the defense had, they were locking them, they were locking Detroit up the entire game. And the one time where we really needed them to step up and stop Detroit is the one time where we gave up the touchdown. That's what hurt the most. You know what I mean? It's like, oh shit,
what is up with it?
I don't know, man.
That's your boy too. That's your boy too.
What happened?
You love Brandon, man. Don't you love Brandon, man?
I'm a man guy. Yeah, I am. I am, dude.
You want to comment on that?
I don't.
Oh man,
I absolutely don't right now, man. I'm laughing, man, but I'm pissed, dude, because it's crazy. Like when you think about every loss that we have in this season, they were winnable games. Maybe with the
we should have won all these games. We should have won all of them.
With the exception of Cincinnati.
We should have won all of them. All of them.
Right there at it. It's been a dog fight. Every game that we lost has been a dog fight. 7 to 10 points or less. That's what we're looking at with the Jets lost this year. And then I got one of my guys on Facebook tagging me. What about your Jets? What about he's a Giants fan?
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, the Commanders are gonna kick your ass today, man. And New York end up beating the Commanders today. I'm like, God damn it! It's day doesn't get any better than this. Well, we can't catch a break, dude. Cannot catch a break.
I mean, do you see us making the playoffs? I mean, what's your thought? What's your thoughts? I mean, we got the Jaguars. We got the
Seahawks and Miami.
We
could easily lose every last one of those games.
I know.
If I'm being real,
lose all these games. Lose all these games for sure.
And I mean, let's be honest here.
Okay, let's be honest.
Any NFL team can win. It's a classic saying.
I know. Any given Sunday. Yeah.
Did you see
Remember the Titans? The miracle on ice. I get it.
Did you see the Houston and Kansas City game today? Or did you see the highlights or anything?
Did you see the Jaguars and Cowboys game today?
Exactly, bro.
I get it.
At any moment, you could literally lose to any team. They're all professionals. They're all getting paid to do this thing that we love to watch so much. But can we win these last 3 games? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. If we win these 3 games, it has to be with Mike White, dude. I can't see
I know. Yeah.
I can't see Zach carrying us, man. His decision making
and O-line help. O-line help.
But Mike White, being honest, Mike White knows how to make those quick reads.
He knows how to make those. You
know what I mean? He does his check downs, et cetera.
Right.
That's what the offensive line is not that good, especially since ABT has been out, dude.
Yeah.
On the offensive line. Let's just be honest here. But Mike White, even though he took a lot of brutal hits in that last game that he played, man.
Yeah.
I think but he did play against Buffalo, arguably one of the best defensive teams in the league.
Yeah, not anymore.
That's true.
They suck now. They're awful. I don't even know what's going on over there. They can't even pass the ball anymore.
But if you're looking at the game today, if Mike White was in that game, we win. I'm being completely honest. Zach had so many, and Zach had a good game, a decent game. But Mike White just knows how to make the simple, like Robert Saleh said, man. He makes the easy look easy. And that's all we needed today to win. The defense did their part, as they often do every single game. If the offense was moving the ball and didn't have our defense on the field as much, they wouldn't have been so tired. They were fucking gassed at the fourth quarter, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. If we win, the next few games is going to be simply because of Mike White. I'm not concerned about the defense. Yes, we would have been, extremely dominant with Quentin Williams in the day. But look how we played. We gave up 1 touchdown today without Quentin Williams on the field today, man. This defense is crazy. Defense is crazy, bro. So, yeah, if we win these last 3 games, yes, I think we, somehow can, wiggle our way into the playoffs. But the way we win it is with Mike effing White.
Yeah, they said he was going to be out 3 to 5 weeks. Now it's looking more like 2 weeks now. I could definitely see him come back for the Seattle game.
Yeah. My wife and I were supposed to go to that game. I think we still are. I talked to her about it tonight. So if I do go, man, of course I'll snap some photos.
Wait. You're going to Seattle? Or are you gonna?
Yeah.
You going to Seattle?
My wife is a Seattle fan, so she wants to go.
Godspeed, man.
He said Godspeed.
Godspeed, bro. Anyways.
Yeah, so we've been talking about it for the last 2 or 3 months, and we haven't pulled the trigger on it because my daughters were supposed to come out here for the winter break, but now we just found out that they're not coming. So now it's like, hey, let's just freaking go to the game, man.
Well, there you go.
I think that's what we're gonna do. But
yeah, well, hit them up if you're in Seattle, guys. Hit up Show.
Yeah, hit me up, man. If any Seattle guys or Seattle fans or any Jets fans that's close to Seattle, yeah, man, just hit me up, man. If I see you, you see me, let me know. I might buy you a beer.
Yeah, or see how generous he is. See how generous.
I'm a generous guy. I love my Jets fans, man. I love them.
But like, what'd you think of Salah's timeout situation and play calling today? Okay.
Horrible. Okay. That last minute and a half drive, man, after that Garrett Wilson catch, it should have been a touchdown. And being honest, Moore being a young player, maybe he was just so, like zoned out about the game in general. When he caught the ball, he should have just sat down right there instead of trying to run out of bounds. He should have understood that we have 2 timeouts left.
Unbelievable.
Let me give myself up, but he was trying to extend the play. I don't know why. Maybe he was trying to get out of bounds, but why do all of that? Because you're trying to run out of bounds. You have 2 timeouts left. Catch the ball and just sit down. Let your coach call timeout. Would have saved us about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 seconds. You could have got another play off and, just at least run it up the middle and could have gained another 3 or 4 yards maybe and hurry up and call the timeout, but.
Dude, I just don't understand what Moore was doing. Moore didn't go out of bounds immediately. I know he had to get a couple tackles, but damn. I mean, he should have called timeout right there and then. I don't understand the clock management stuff.
Right.
Benny. Where was the clock manager? Coach said he was hired last year. What's their name? Clock management was terrible. Oh, is that his kickback coach or whatever? No, that's not his kickback coach, is it? Where's the clock management coach? Salah said he hired. Oh, I know what he's talking about. I actually don't know. Do you know?
No, I don't know, man. I don't know. But being honest,
but he's not there. He's not there if he
obviously
is.
Right. but being honest, so Coach, according to what we've heard, Coach Salah doesn't call the offensive plays. He doesn't call the defensive
plays or the special team plays.
Right.
Either, yeah.
So he leaves that up to the OC and the DC and the special teams coach. Right.
Right.
He's the guy that should manage everything.
Right.
And when you manage everything, well, underneath that everything is the timeout thing, Salah. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that I don't like about Salah. How he tries to save a timeout for the next game. They don't carry over, man. They just don't.
Didn't he still have all 3 of his timeouts or 2 timeouts or something?
No, he had 1 more left.
One more? Okay.
Yeah, he had 1 more left at the end of the game.
That pisses me off even more.
You know what I mean?
That was a great throw by him.
After the Garrett Wilson catch, it should have been a timeout. And my other pet peeve was Elijah Moore, once he caught that beautiful pass. Well, I wouldn't say the pass was beautiful, but the attempt or the comeback to get the ball was beautiful. His adjustment to catching the ball was excellent. But after that, man, you catch the ball, you go down. You should be aware that you have 2 timeouts, and he was trying to go out of bounds. I don't know what he was trying to do, man. So once again, it was just a lot of small things, man, to me that led to us not going into overtime at least, versus winning the game. So moving.
I just hate that we lost against the Lions.
Yeah,
you can tell Dan Campbell is I think what's really funny is the Raymond. He got benched by Bowles and then comes out and scores a touchdown with the crappy punt by Man. But damn, he was just feasting on us. Like he was like, this is revenge shit for him. It's like Shaq Lawson's revenge tour. It's gonna be Ramon's revenge tour.
Yeah, and for some reason, man, the defense gets stuck in. We've talked about this before. We get stuck in this soft coverage thing for some reason. It's weird. Yeah. I don't know why. They kept hitting an out route towards the sideline like the entire game. And I'm like, dude, like, are we not going to adjust to this? You know, they'll send one guy up to make the guy that's in the soft coverage, cover 2, Sauce Gardner. They will send a guy deep so he could draw Sauce, and then they will have a guy come underneath Raymond towards the sideline on an out route and just hit him. He was almost open every time. I was like, dude, are we not going to adjust to this? Like, what am I watching here?
Yeah, bro.
So it was just a lot of stuff, man, I saw today that I really did not like. But number one being just the offensive line, like we spoke about earlier. It was just bananas how crappy they were against a crappy defense.
Well, how the refereeing though, like that. I mean, especially with the fine with Wilson, like that pissed me off a lot. Like it's always every year there's something with the Jets when it comes to the NFL and the refereeing. I think the refereeing has gone down drastically. I like the VAR. I love what they're doing with touchdowns and stuff, like reviewing everything.
Yes.
But oh my God, these guys need to go back to getting their certificates. They need to go back and get their whole credentials.
Something's
all
wrong,
over
man.
again.
Something's obviously wrong.
Like it's like the FIFA World Cup. It's some of it, and I love like I said, I love the VAR. I love the technology. I think it's going to get better. But man, some of these refs are just awful. Our guy today, I don't think he knew where he was at. I don't even think he didn't even know what he was doing.
Which guy's that?
I've seen games yesterday too, and I'm like, I don't even think that they know that they're refereeing a pro NFL game. It's hard. It's hard being a referee. I give people so much props who ever want to do it. I just wouldn't because there's so much like pressure. But damn, I could do a better job than that.
Yeah, it's crazy. They gave the defense a few good calls today. Like Swift had the touchdown. They called it back because number 63 for the Lions was holding. A play or two right after that on the same drive. They called another holding play on 63. I think he was holding Sauce Gardner on the second one. So far as defense, the refs called some pretty good ones on the defense, man. That absolutely helped us out a lot. It was just on offense, man, especially in the first half, they didn't call a lot of things. I'm not expecting everything to get called.
Yeah, but that pass interference call on us, he totally missed that.
Yeah. Like the one against Jess Smith.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Right. Like the guy clearly put his right hand around his waist and then the left hand and then the ball came down. I'm like, dude, how is that not a pass interference? But, it's the Jets, man. And I can't say that I'm not used to it because I am.
God.
We don't get any of those things.
I mean, what's really killing me is Fant. Like they keep calling it. I feel like they just keep coming at Fant. And I mean, sometimes he deserves it. But
offensive line, dude.
But like, damn, like I think they got his number for just calling him. Oh, fans out there, we gotta call him.
Right. What, we haven't called a flag on Fenton in the last 3 minutes?
It's been a while. Let me just throw it out there.
Like, wait a minute, Fenton's not even in the game. Give it to him anyway.
Brandon, welcome. Listen, I'm just gonna give you a recap. We lost.
That's all you need to know, buddy.
That's all you need to know. And she's right. Just like Abby said, I love calling holding on Fant. Yes. I mean, like I said, sometimes he deserves it, but sometimes it's like, oh my God, really?
Right. Dude, where the fuck is Carl Lawson?
Dude, I don't know where any of our big stars are at. I don't even know.
Jermaine Johnson was like no-show today. Like,
hey, did JFM come back?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he came back. Okay, cool. I thought he did. I just want to make sure. But yeah, dude, Lawson, this is your moment, bro. Just step
Quentin
up.
Williams is not there, dude. Like, show the team that, hey, Quentin is not the only
Thomas, Shepard,
yeah,
Clemens, Johnson too. Like,
yeah. The defensive line, and let's be honest, once again, Detroit Lions do have one of the best offensive lines in the league. So we can't just, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we can't just say like they didn't do anything. Yeah. But once again, we supposed to have one of the best defensive lines in the league.
Yeah. Hey, props to Sauce Gardner, man. He did look bad on a couple plays, but no one threw to him. No. They didn't want to throw it.
It's getting to that point where nobody wants to challenge him anymore, bro. Yeah. It's getting to that point. Like they almost didn't target him at all today.
Reed, though. Reed stepping up. Finally back. You had 2 bad games, and he comes back nicely. Mm-hmm. Even Jordan Whitehead even was doing pretty good.
Oh, he had a huge hit today, man. Whitehead.
Oh, my God. But, I mean, Parks had some good stuff, but then Parks looked bad, too. I mean,
he had his moments. He did. Yeah. He did.
Quincy did pretty good. Quan was non-existent, in my opinion.
Right.
But let's talk about Mosley. I know you have a lot to say about Mosley, so you can take the floor.
I'm a Mosley guy. If you guys don't know, I absolutely love CJ Mosley.
Yeah.
I think sometimes superstars have to be just that, superstars. And in a game like today, superstars have to figure out a way to win.
Yeah.
I didn't see that from CJ Mosley today.
Okay.
He's the quarterback on that defensive side of the ball, man, and you have to get it done in order to keep your guys from losing, in order to keep your team from losing. And I think that's why he was so frustrated on the sideline once we gave up that touchdown on that blown coverage. You know, he's taking accountability like, shit, this is my team, man. This is my defense. And miscommunication somehow down the line, we allowed a touchdown. And that touchdown literally won them the game. Without that touchdown, these guys don't win. Literally that simple, man. So CJ Mosley, I didn't see enough from him today to say that he was absolutely the guy. I wish that he could have done more in the fourth quarter at least. Mm-hmm. And games are won and lost in the fourth quarter. That's a fact. So step up, man. Like we expect Zach to take us on that last drive in the fourth quarter. The same thing with that quarterback on the defense, which is CJ Mosley. Stop that offense from scoring a touchdown on that one drive. We win the game, hands down.
I just think it's really funny how Greg the Leg, we set up Greg the Leg to fail too on that one as well.
Yeah, we did.
I'm just like.
Zach gave once again the offensive line. Zach allowed himself to get sacked. Zach allowed himself to get sacked on third down. That's the time you can't give up a sack. Offensive line, Mike LaFleur, Zach Wilson. You can't get sacked, dude, on a game-winning drive on third down, man. It's fucking bananas, man. Like I don't sometimes with this team, dude, and it's not defense. It's really not even special teams. Yeah, special teams has had their moments, but it's been the offense.
I mean, the special teams did better than I thought. It's just the kicker. Yeah, I mean, Greg the Leg missed that one, and then man was horrible. So it's one of those things where I didn't think Greg the Leg was going to make that. I know he was. He's so good under pressure in those kind of zones and stuff. Right. But overall, the win where Greg likes to kick it, I knew it was going to shank the other way because Greg likes to kick it in a certain direction. Mm-hmm. I've seen him in practice so many times with the Rams. I've seen his behind the scenes stuff with the Jets too. He always likes to follow where the wind isn't going. Like say the wind is going this way, he'll still kick it that way. Like he won't kick it. He kicks it this way. He probably could have made, he probably could have made that, right?
Right.
But because he's got such a strong leg, but overall, I don't think it's really his fault though, because I think it was just desperate time.
Yeah, we put him in a bad spot, man. Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, we put him in a bad spot. So I get that. But man, though, do we need to reevaluate the punting position now?
I would. Well, okay. So like the one punt that
this is getting ridiculous.
The one punt that man had, where it was returned.
Okay,
man, the dude was like all the way back in our own end zone. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
You know, like that punt could have went either way.
Right.
So I wouldn't necessarily put that all on him. Had the offense put him in a better position, I think we had a better kick. It wouldn't have been a return. They don't have the touchdown. So it's just like, to me, that's the thing that make the Jets lose a lot. It's just the mishaps. Like the shit that shouldn't happen happens. Like even with the New England game. The first fucking return, excuse my language, the first return of the season happens against us with New England.
Yeah.
And all the teams, you know?
Yeah. I think
10 seconds left in the game or something, man. Crazy.
Right. The first few games, I understand that we should have lost. Even the Browns game, we should have lost. Lost. Like the games in the beginning, like hands down, definitely deserve to lose.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the fight that we have. But when we have those fights coming back, and we know we should win this game, and Jets fans know when we should win this game,
right?
We don't.
Yeah.
Like
today was a win. We had that game.
We should have won. Yeah, we should be winning all these games. We should already clinch for a playoff spot.
Yep.
There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yep.
All these games have been winnable. What do you think next year's going to be like?
Next year,
it's going to suck. Okay.
Next year's going to be very interesting, bro.
It's this whole team's going to be revamped. Not only that, we have a horrible schedule.
You know what's crazy though? I think a lot of free agents are going to want to come here.
Are or aren't?
They are.
Oh no, I think no. I'm getting this straight. It's going to be a horrible schedule, but we have definitely opened doors for the Jets to succeed.
Yes.
I agree with that. It's just I'm not looking forward to the schedule. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, you got to beat the big dogs or beat the little dogs just to win a championship. It's hard winning a championship for any sport you're in. Okay, just like soccer. Soccer's all year round. They play 80 games a year. Okay, 80 games a year, sometimes more, sometimes less. It's just going to keep getting bigger. The NFL is a money grab too. They're going to find ways to add on, just like they add on one more week, right? They add on one more week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the more it grows, the more people want to make money and people want to keep doing stuff. It's just going to get down to that point to where the schedules are going to get tougher because now we have faced against the Chiefs, the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
We face against the Giants, face against the Commanders.
Right.
I think we face against the Raiders and Broncos too. No, I don't think so. Here, I'm gonna look that up again. If anyone knows the schedule off the hand, please put it in the chat. That'd be very helpful for us. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough schedule this year. But I agree with you. I think people are gonna want to come here. I really do. I'm not confident. I haven't been confident in that in a very long time. Right. But it's just even though the schedule freaks me out, we have proven this year that we are
a few pieces away.
We're not even a rebuilding stage anymore. We are way beyond.
We're a playoff team.
Like we're a playoff team. Like we are light years away. There's people on my other podcasts that come up to me, even on my 3 major networks that I'm on, that tell me that, man, you guys are good. You see a few pieces. I'm like, I know. Why do you think it's so damn frustrating?
Right.
The thing about us, show, is the Lions can't win on the road. Okay, they're not good at winning on the road, but we are. We are. I don't get why we're not good at home sometimes. We're not good at home, but we can win on the road.
Yes.
They can't win on the road. But I will give the Lions this. They always come back. They love their coach. And Goff, man. I mean, they're wide receivers, man, in their running game. And Goff should be one of the comeback players of the year.
Oh, absolutely. And I hate to give props to any Detroit player right now because of the loss.
I know.
But if we're calling a spade, then yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Dude, like Goff has been lights out this season.
Right. Before we go, show, what do we need to do this week? It's a short week. We got the Jaguars on Thursday Night Football. We're going to do a pregame show on his channel, guys. This week it's going to be early. I don't know when we're going to do it, but we're going to do it sometime in there because it's prime time. Jaguars are coming off a big win against the Cowboys. They're fighting for are they fighting for a playoff spot?
They are.
No, they are. Okay,
they are.
So it's one of those things where it's going to be a big game.
Every team that we're playing
game
right now, fighting for a playoff spot.
Yes. What do we need to do? What do we need to do?
Are you familiar with the movie Karate Kid?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right? You remember
wax on, wax off?
Right, exactly. You remember how the last few minutes of the movie, the big fight, when Danielson had his ribs hurt, and then they went to the locker room, and Mr. Miyagi.
Oh my God, that's right.
Rubbed his hand and then it fixed it and healed. We need to find Mr. Miyagi so he can fix Mike White.
Excuse me. Yeah,
we need Mr. Miyagi to work that magic on Mike White. So if you're asking,
get him back from the dead.
Yes, if you're asking me, what do we need to do? We need Mike White, bro. We need him.
Yeah, and we need Q back. We need Corey Davis back. We need all of them back.
Let me say this. Let me say this. I've said it on I think one of our last podcasts.
We did.
I think Zach is going to be perfectly okay. Just not this year. Just not this year.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't think he's going anywhere in my opinion.
I think after this year, everything will start to click. He's going to mature, as we all do, with time.
Yeah.
And coming into next season, I think Zach is going to be the guy. But as of right now,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm not a Zach guy. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not a Zach guy, but I don't see it in him like last year and right now. But I think it's undeniable that the guy has to, everybody can see that he has talent. That's clear.
Right.
It's just what you were saying earlier. He's just not consistent enough.
It's just a consistency. Yeah.
Yes.
His arm is not consistent enough. Yeah.
He throws from those odd angles.
Those short passes. He can't do it.
Yeah. But the thing is the talent with Zach Wilson, I love it. Like I was just saying, how he throws at odd angles, dude. If he can find some kind of way to use his talent and make those simple short passes on a consistent basis,
right?
We have our quarterback, dude. That's Patrick Mahomes type play. Patrick Mahomes and Zach Wilson and Aaron Rodgers are the only ones who throw at those odd angles like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So if Zach can if he can just somehow merge his talent with NFL quarterback fundamentals, we have the guy.
Yeah.
But as of right now, he's not the guy.
He's not
winning Thursday, winning against Seahawks. After that, winning against Miami. It's all about Mike White. Mike effing White.
Yep. Yeah, it's really interesting. I think they should sign Mike White next year to a 3-year deal, get a veteran come in here, but keep Wilson. He's cheap right now. So, I mean, he'll be probably a good backup third stringer. Keep Strebler in there as well. Get rid of Flacco. Some veteran come in for Flacco. But they still need that 4 quarterbacks, in my opinion, because you never know. But we got to sign Mike White next year. We got to sign a crap ton of players next year. And players can opt out as well. So, I mean, it's going to be very interesting. Some of these guys are getting paid a lot of money here. They're not worth it right now. So next year is going to be I believe in Joe, though. I really do believe in Joe Douglas. He's going to get the job done. I believe in him 100%. I think he's going to do it. But this year, what we need is if Zach Wilson is going to start, I swear, in my gut feeling, bro, I really feel like Flacco might start. I don't understand. You know what I mean? Because Zach Wilson has a bad game.
Italy, I have to work in the morning, bro. Don't do that. Don't send me to work in the morning with
cardiac arrest.
With Flacco on my head, man. Like that's not healthy.
I know, but you know Salah, you know Joe Douglas, guys in the chat, viewers, man, you know how Salah
did you
Douglas
hear
works.
Salah in the press conference? They asked him who was the starting quarterback coming into Thursday's game. He said he didn't know. Basically,
he said he didn't know. He was very emotional.
He didn't name it.
It was very emotional.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is not good.
Well, and then Garrett Wilson was like, we don't set up the defense to win, and he's right. He's right. No. His press conference, he was right. He's like, we don't set the defense to win. It was Mosley took accountability, even though I don't think he should take accountability. Mm-hmm. But that's just a good captain. He's a good veteran guy. I love that about him. And Reed is just real. Let's just be honest. His press conference, Reed is just real. Yeah. He'll just tell you.
He's going to call it. Yep.
Yeah. So this week against the Jaguars, if you want any type of – this is your last chance. This is your last chance. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs now, but it's one of those things where if you want to keep going and if you want to have hope, this is your chance. Prime time Thursday night football. Get our injury guys back. Get our injury guys back. Fix certain things on film. Saleh put a good game plan on. It's a short week, so we're going to know immediately who's going to be in and who's going to be out.
Right.
Immediately. But it's going to be difficult. This is going to be a difficult game, and Wednesday is going to be crucial. Thursday is going to be crucial because, it's like Quinnen. They're saying Quinnen might be back this game, and then they're saying, you never know with Mike White. I don't know. It's so quick. This is quick turnaround. So, in my personal opinion, we need to fix everything we need to fix that you saw today. And my God, just hope a prayer. My goodness, just saving grace. Let's fix this stuff. Let's hope all these concussion protocols can come out. Get our wide receivers back. Replace Berrios. Honestly, I rather have Mims back there in the kick and punting return now.
Man, even Jess Smith,
even Elijah Moore. Even Elijah Moore. I would love that too. Even Berrios, Berrios, I would even put Ty Johnson back there.
Oh, he was one of the guys that was back there with Berrios this year.
Yeah.
Berrios was absolutely electric last year on the returns. Right. This year, man, he hasn't done anything, dude.
It's
nothing.
And I love Berrios. I'm a big fan.
I'm a Berrios guy.
I'm a big fan, but I'm going to make this perfectly clear, everyone. This is a late night rant. I'm going to be changing my whole perspective tomorrow because that's what I do. But I've always been if you ever see our shows, ladies and gentlemen, Liam is always the hardcore New Yorker, okay? And I am the Midwest middle ground. Even though I know my opinions and I'm strong on my opinions, I always keep it level for the show. I always keep it level for the show. But overall, guys, this has been the Italy Jet postgame show, late night edition with the Jets show. Let's try and get this W against the Jaguars. Show, where can they find you, man?
You guys can find me somewhere with my head in the sand tonight. Oh man! Other than my head in the sand, you guys can
brick wall.
Yes, you guys can find me on YouTube, man. The Jet show without a W at the end.
Right.
You guys can also find me on Twitter. You guys can also find me on IG. You guys can find me on TikTok as well. And if you guys do come in, we plan on doing a big. If we don't make it to the playoffs, we're playing Italy, myself, and Harrison. We're all planning on doing something special for you guys, as far as giveaways, et cetera, et cetera. So please come on in, like, comment, subscribe. Have a great time with me. Have a great time with my co-host Italy here.
Yeah.
And we look forward to seeing you guys probably Wednesday.
Yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday evening for the pregame show. For the Jets and Jaguars. But yeah, you guys can find me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Guys, find everything MYJ on all social media platforms. Find Italy Jet on all social media platforms. Hope everyone has a great night. Safe day. Have a good Christmas. Let's bounce back against the Jaguars for our playoff hope. Let's try and stay positive. I know it's hard. We're 7-7 when we should be not 7-7, so yes. I totally get that. But we love our Jets. They just give us really high cholesterol and high blood pressure. High blood pressure, yeah.
Diabetes. Alcohol poisoning.
God. Anyways, all right. So we're ending now. Guys, have a safe night. Me and Liam will be back tomorrow night. I'm doing pods all this week with the Jets and stuff and with show as well. Harrison, if you're watching this, hope you're safe. Hope we're doing well.
Love you, bro.
We're in it. You're in our prayers, man. Guys, have a great night. Thanks for all the chats. Peace.